Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. So this has become one of my favorite places. It's a classroom at Portland State University's Business School. It's the classroom where I've been spending Wednesday nights this summer, team teaching with Tom Gilpatrick, a course about CPG and retail marketing, and it's been great. And one of the wonderful things about it that we've had happen is that we've had a number of retailers and people from the business come into the class, as we do every year, and kind of share their knowledge in a really open sort of way. And I want to share one particular evening that happened here because it was really special. That night we had actually two CEOs come in. We had Lisa Sedlar from Green Zebra, formerly of New Seasons. She's launching and has created this really convenience store / health food concept, and it's one store concept right now in Portland. I think it's been a little harder than she hoped it would be, but she was really open with the students, and I think they got a lot out of it. We also had Lauren Johnson, CEO out at Bend at Newport Avenue Markets, which is a very upscale kind of store. Very, very cool. I went out there, saw the store for the first time, and she came in and she had a completely different kind of story to tell the students, but it was really, really good. And I think they got a lot out of it. But let me tell you about one thing that did happen that I thought was just wonderful. It so happens that one of the students in the class happened to be considering the possibility of law school, but also was thinking about staying with a family startup business that basically does beef jerky. Basically, they're making beef jerky out of beer and wine. And he thought, this is kind of going pretty well. We're doing pretty well in farmers markets. Maybe I should stay with it. So when I checked with Lisa and Lauren in advance, and I said to him before class, I said, here's the deal. I know you've got your stuff with you. I know you've got some samples. I know you think you've got a good idea here. Make your pitch. I'm going to give you time during class where you can sit down and talk to them about what you're trying to do and why they should put your product in the stores. And and I said to them, listen, don't pull any punches. Ask them every question. Be tough. Ask every question you would ask if you were coming to your store or your offices. Well, I got to tell you, pretty much for a half hour, all I did was hand out beef jerky to the class. I didn't really have to say anything. They were magnificent, asking him every possible question about price, about transparency, about sustainability, about labeling, about UPC codes, the whole 9 yards. And he hit a home run. He was fantastic because he had answers for pretty much every question that they asked. And here was the really great thing. They both tasted the beef jerky and said, God, this is some of the best beef jerky we've ever tasted. And when the evening was over, they had both committed to put his beef jerky in their stores. But the thing is, we all got an education. I like to say there's a lot of learning going on, but absolutely no teaching. I didn't have to do anything, and maybe it's better off that way. And it was a really wonderful evening. And to me, it speaks to the power of the classroom, right? It's this wonderful place where lots of interesting things can happen. And I'm so glad I do this. I'm thrilled that Portland State has given me the opportunity. I'm thrilled that Tom Gilpatrick keeps inviting me back. And it's the kind of thing that I encourage you to do whenever you have the opportunity to do it. This is a great place. And I think it's a wonderful thing when we all can come to the classroom and share what we've learned with students so they don't make some of the same mistakes that we've made, and they do some of the great things that they're capable of doing. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.